Alright, this is probably a bust. The more I think about it, how the fuck do you even make marinara? Can I alchemize cheese, or do I alchemize the milk and curdle it myself? How do you even curdle? Make a goddamn curdler? Whatever. Internet archive gonna pull through.
Alright, Dave!
Shit!
You better back the fuck off! I don't know where the boat-munching fearless fuck you get the idea of having any right to tell me what I should think about my own goddamn planet! Sorry to have to deal with a blow to your impossibly inflated fucking ego, but even consider that your side-eye, slack-jaw, hopeless, deadpan bullshit behavior is actually incredibly fucking contemptible and doesn't put you above other people? Have you considered that? Or did you just assume from the moment you found out I'm a revolting fucking mutant blood freak that I'm somehow not allowed to like the idea of my life meaning something at some point?
Okay, you are wildly misquoting me. Where the fuck did that come from? Also, you scared the hell out of me. I'm just trying to sign some pizza here.
Okay then, Dave. Explain to me as well as your ambling one no smooth excuse for a thought sponge can in somewhat coherent terms, although I know that's a tall order. How you saying my adolescent dreams of becoming a thrush accuser are fucked up and ironic in a nasty ass way doesn't qualify as the underhandedly kicking me in the mandible prongs. Your audience awaits you with bated breath. Take it away, MC Brain Hemorrhage.
Okay, I don't know how you got a hold of that phrasing because I said that shit in confidence. Get out of my business, bro.
Newsflash, asshole! This meter is a physical, literal location we're both in. It's not a fucking private chat room. This might blow your pitiful mind, but people can actually hear other people talk where they have to share a space. Bro! And it's very interesting you accuse me of misquoting you and then suddenly turn and spat from the shitty, druddy crow shaft of yours that I'm invading your privacy when I directly quote from your smarty little shame globes. Wow! Turns out Karka is actually being genuinely fucking upset about something. Who knew, right? Who would have guessed that I actually have genuinely complaints to level against the people who will go around spouting whole big shit about me behind my back to their ecto-siblings?
No, dude, can you shut up for a second?
I most certainly fucking will. Thanks for the offer. I'm never telling you a goddamn thing again. So I hope you managed to gain some wrinkles and a vegetable flawless old floating around your cavernous nook bum from all of this. I hope it was worth all the effort on your
Listen!
end. My auricular chambers are wide open.
Jesus. Okay, I have no defense for my literal phrasing, but how expeditiously did you shadow step the fuck away after I said that? Because that is some Shrek tier princess and ugly don't go together level misrepresentation on my sweet self. Like, if this wasn't obviously a heated platonic argument we're having, I would probably be digging what the reference was even if it was a shitty trope. I just have been thinking about some things, and none of those things have an iota of a thing to do with you or your blood thing. Man, I don't know why you think I'd be so pressed about your vein juice. It's like a normal ass color for a normal ass guy. And obviously it was a major fucking deal from how you talk about it, but it doesn't need to be anymore. The thing is, I just don't like to have the same attitude as you about fighting and stuff. And that's not something I'm getting into right now, but I'm gonna make it expressly clear that it's kinda fucked up for me to sit my ass down and listen to someone spew golden medal and confetti colored shit going Google all over told on loathsome ass blood letters he never knew, and have him tell me he wants me to be the best guy at combat since Samurai fucking Jack. And that's my capital B business. Believe me, the emphasis is there.
So, is this a part of me wanting to be a part of something you don't agree with? Because thrush accusers don't even fucking exist anymore. I literally could not do this if I tried at this point, so you can deny your 90 whities about it.
Being anti-military is not my point, but damn, if it isn't a thing, that's probably true anyways. So good job sleuthing that out.
What is your point, Dave?
Blah. I just said I don't want to talk about it, man.
Okay, I mean, it feels kind of important to tip the content of the whole unambiguous platonic argument we're having, which I'm relieved we agree on, by the way, but if you don't want me to know, I'm not gonna wring it out of you. It's fine. If you decide at some point that you want to tell me though, my rumble vessels are still open.
I swear you're making those up on the spot at this point.
I'm keeping my language art alive, Dave. It's basic decency to the planet that raised me.
You know, you got these things called anatomical snuff boxes. It's got the right amount of vague nose ridge to it that I feel like you'd be right at home saying that. Stuck as a grub even.
What part is that?
It's that little weird bone bit that sticks out of the back of your palm when you step your thumb right.
Look. Huh. Looking at it's kind of wigging me out.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. You always told me about it. But anyways, are we cool?
I mean, I guess so. You weren't actually insulting me, right?
Hell no, dude. Never. Okay, I completely rescind my myriads of ways I just insulted you. And I'm sorry. Nah, I know it's just fluff at this point. I still don't appreciate you telling those things I say to you in confidence. That was between you, me, and my now non-existent planet running away in a created grey husk in another dead universe. I swear that was like the only thing. It's just that she gets it and I can't keep my mouth from going on about the gettable stuff. They call me the babbling brook the way my flow's so audible. I won't do it again.
No, I get it honestly. I'm basically the #1 proprietor of aired grievances in all the paradox space and then some. And I'd also become his biggest hypocrite if I held it against you.
Thanks. But I mean at the gigantic risk of sounding, Well, I kinda just think you're better at being a guy to chill out and watch movies with than a guy to tangle fists with. I don't think there's anything wrong with being that. I think it's cool.
That's an alarmingly brazen observation to make of someone you've known for about a span of 7 seasonal equinoxes, Dave.
I don't know what that means, but it sure is probably.
Are we even allowed to ask what gives you that impression?
I just got the inkling about you, man. And you can do whatever you want with that info. Throw in the low gape or whatever if you want. I don't really care. Give her a swirly and sell him in the locker. Call her a nerd, or break his glasses or whatever. But beyond this whole Lord English thing we've got going on, I'm pretty content to never aggress with my fellow man / alien / monster again if I can help it. I think that's pretty fair given what's been like so far. And it's cool to have some company when I'm waxing emotion over the narrative death of the Click starring Adam Sandler, which we're watching next, by the way.
Ugh, fine. Just to make up for calling you your think pen smooth and superfluous.
Score! We should argue all the time.